First thing to say then, the ident looks remarkably professional, and so when I'm looking at it as an audience member, I'm thinking, oh, this is a prestigious production company. I can expect high production values from this film. It's an image of the skyline of New York, which is a kind of archetypal, iconic image. What I've got here is an unusual angle on New York. It's bright and it's sunny, and all of those things about bright, sunny York, you'll then bring into this product, which I think is important. It doesn't, at the moment, feel like an independent production company. It feels like something that's much more sophisticated. Is that the idea? Is that what you wanted to try and get?
Yeah.
And I think that your choice of soundtrack's interesting because it's simple, it's kind of staccato, but it's got that kind of percussive sound which I associate with magical films. There's a bit of a Harry Potter about it, as if what I'm about to see is some kind of magic taking place on the screen. That's what I'm getting. Fade to Black works really well. I really like the fact that you get that abrupt end to the intertitle music when we get the ping. Now that sound is so familiar to people, and it's almost like a Pavlov's dog response now, isn't it? When you hear the ping, you can't bear not to see who the message is from. And so it speaks to a kind of audience who are savvy with messaging, social media. It speaks to people's real lives. Right, change of music. So we go from fairy tale and we get a low, ominous rumble, which we associate with the horror genre and the mystery genre. That's there. It starts to get more jagged, it's less harmonious. This is a beautiful shot because what you've got here is a shot that's low camera angle, looking along a single path, with trees either side. This is a classic place for an ambush, isn't it? And the other thing you've got is you've got this unusual position, so you feel like you're stalking this person. You become, it's filmed from the point of view of somebody who's watching this person walk alone in an isolated place. You've used an effect which is like a kind of halo effect, but you've darkened the edges. It's given it a kind of, part of it makes it feel like it's night's coming on. You've got that twilight idea, but also it feels like it's happened in the past. You've got this recurring theme then of the messages. I have a bad feeling. I think I just have Ben Whitby.
Okay.
I don't think you need to say star, I think that's obvious.
Yeah.
So the person whose phone it is Jake. And the Jake is the son of somebody who's being lured to meet in the woods. And I think this recurring image is quite strong. Just put casting. One name. So change in font. So I like that. It's the way. So you're actually using the language of people who message. So capital letters have a significance which you've drawn on, and that's nice because it's not spoken. I think it works well. There's no dialogue, and now we see Ben's face, don't we? And he's even deeper into the woods. So that sense so you've got that metaphorical, symbolic. He's venturing into the woods, and it becomes more difficult. At the moment, what's been triggered for me through the non-diegetic sound, through the setting, the camera angle, I'm getting horror genre. It's very strongly coming through, and particularly this horror genre it's not classic. It's very much about the now. And it's very much about the way that mobile technology has become part and parcel of young people's lives. So you've got a young audience, I think, here. And it feels like there's a relatively large budget being spent on it. You've done that extremely well. Considering you've had no budget, it feels thoroughly professional, and I think that's great. And I think your intertitle really helped to do that. Like the way we ran into, and then you've got this bizarre juxtaposition of kind of domestic chair. And then into title, which takes us back.